going on, guys? It's time now for the ScoreZone Game of the Week. And let me tell you what, all you sports buffs out there, you're going to be so stoked. We got one of the best sports games that's come out this summer. It is
NBA Street Volume 2. This is a game by EA Big.
Bounce, bounce. Now who got game when it comes to this basketball? Facing other opponents that's over 6 feet tall.
It is one of the biggest games, too. It's an appropriate name for it. It's one of my favorites this year. Let me tell you why. If you have your favorite NBA team, you can be that team, and you can actually pick the actual players on it. The graphics are just amazing on this game. You actually can. Also, let me tell you something else about this game. You might not know. You can pick legends on it. You can go back and get Michael Jordan in his heyday. You can get Wilt the Stilt. You can get Nelly. That's right. If you like Nelly, it's him and the St. Lunatics. You can play them. There's nothing like seeing Nelly dunk on Shaq. Only in the video game world, let me tell you. This game also has an incredible soundtrack to it. It's probably one of the best soundtracks that I've ever heard on any sports game. It's really up to date. It's unbelievable. And the commentary on it's awesome, too.
Yo! I like that move. Can I borrow that one? Do you even know how to spell defense? Kevin Garnett gives a wolf ticket, wolf ticket. Ooh, he caught the boom.
Definitely one of the best features as far as we're concerned is creating your own team. You can create a profile, the height, the hair color, their skill, everything. And the better you get at it, the more skills you can give them, which is one of the coolest things.
What I had a problem with this game, though, was the point differential. You scored these massive points for these really complicated combinations, but then when you come back in or just do a regular shot, you get like 250 points. So actually, for the amateur player, it might take a little bit of time to get to know.
And then there's the secret codes.
Hey, Kev.
Hey, Kara, how's it going?
All right, Joe and I, we've been playing NBA Street Volume 2, and he's kicking my ass. I need serious help.
Okay, well, I have two things that can help you out.
Okay.
The first is there's a street school. In the beginning of the game, it'll kind of show you how to use the different combinations and do all the awesome moves that you want to do to beat his ass, basically.
Okay.
And the second thing, I can tell you some cheats.
Okay, right on. That's what I want.
Okay, so basically, you're not going to tell Joe you're going to do this, but before you go into the game, after you select your name and you select if you're going to be home or away,
okay,
you want to hold the left trigger.
Okay.
And you want to punch in XXYY.
XXYY.
And that'll give you turbo mode.
So explain to me now, what is turbo mode?
Okay, turbo mode, when you're in the game, you use turbo when you want to do special moves, like special dribbles or stuff like that. And if you use it all up, you got to recoup so you don't have it to use. But if you put in the turbo mode, you're going to have it all the time. So you don't have to worry about it.
So I can just run circles around him.
You'll be able to jam.
Oh, cool.
Also, you can put in big head mode, which is BXXB. Big head mode's gonna make your head really big.
Like literally really big.
Yeah, really.
Like my player's gonna have a massive head.
Yeah, like a huge afro-like head. And that's gonna that's just basically to go along with you kicking his ass. And also NBA Legends, where you can unlock Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas and stuff like that. You put in BYYX.
Very cool. I'm gonna go kick his ass right now.
Okay.
Then.
Yeah, hopefully it'll help you out.
All right. Awesome.
Okay, well that's all we have for NBA Street Volume 2.
That was pretty cool. It's just too bad Carrie didn't have those cheats before the live event because she could have used them. We had some pretty awesome gamers going head-to-head right here at Dave & Buster's on Monday night. Let's check it out. Hey, what's up? We're down here at Dave & Buster's. It's our first ScoreZone live event, and it is going off already. We got some awesome stuff going on. We're going to have our Soul Calibur 2 game challenge starting in a little bit. Carrie, we got some cool prizes.
Yeah, we get cool prizes from DVS Shoes. We have some Maddox apparel for you. We've got GameStop giving us some stuff. D&D hooked us up that with some prize packs.
And it's going to be all kinds of crazy shit. So you got to check it out.
Did you just say a naughty word?
I said the naughty word.
Let's go check out what's going on. Come on. Well, as you can see, the gaming pretty much totally stopped once the HPU dancers hit the floor because they're hot. It's pretty reassuring to know that even all the hardcore gamers had their priorities straight. But since there's nothing worse than a dark room full of dudes, we decided to drag some of them out into the light of the midway to compete in our ScoreZone mini challenges, which, as you can see by the out-of-control crowd, it wasn't really all that many.
Beer and basketball. What a perfect combination. Where else but Dave & Buster's, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Amazingly enough, most of these boozed up ballers actually managed to sink a bunch of shots. It was pretty wild. And it was pretty evenly matched all around.
The game was so even, in fact, that we ended up with a tie between these two guys. Andrew and Glenn.
And since the competition ain't a competition unless there's a loser in the end, we had to make them play a tiebreaker. In the end, Brother Glenn came out victorious with a crushing 59-34 win over Andrew. Ouch! Okay, we got Glenn over here now. Glenn, that was awesome. Tell me, what was your secret? You were just pulling ahead there. It wasn't even a contest. You beat him by 30 points. Tell me what your secret is. What's the secret, Glenn?
7 Coors Lights. That was my secret. I'm about to get another one.
And Glenn went home with an awesome ScoreZone prize pack with cool stuff from DVS Shoes, Maddox, GameStop, Dave & Buster's, and more.
All the commotion was getting crazy, so we just decided to step it up to pump it up. The real main event, it was what everyone was waiting for, and it didn't let us down. Oh yeah, we had the lovely and beautiful Morgan going up against the equally lovely Taka from 102.7 The Bomb. I think his dad invented this game, I don't know. But of course, the beautiful people always win, so definitely Morgan was no exception here. She took it.
What do you think? Did Taka let her win?
Of course he did. Come on, can you blame him?
All right, Morgan, how do you feel? Awesome. Right on. You get stuff from Dave & Buster's, you get stuff from GameStop. Yeah!
Back in the showroom at ScoreZone Central, the hotly anticipated Soul Calibur 2 challenge was just getting underway. It was awesome. The Nocturnal Sound crew was throwing down some massive beats throughout the challenge. Contestants were loving it. It made for quite the scene, let me tell you. People were battling it out on this 12-foot screen. You can't experience something like this sitting at home, let me tell you, my friends. We didn't even get to the end of the first round before we caught Rob over here trying to cheat at the game. Look at him. You can tell he's cheating. Look at him. Suck it, Rob.
Well, we gave him a second chance, though, and he still won.
Of course we gave him a second chance. Look at him. He's huge. He was going to kick my ass if we didn't give him a second chance.
The fighting went on all night, and the crowd was buzzing. Forget Monday Night Football. The Soul Calibur 2 challenge had everyone on the edge of their seats.
But of course, in the end, we could only have one winner, and it came down to these two guys, Danny and Kyle. Kyle put up an incredible fight, but of course, in the end, we could only have one winner. And that winner was Danny. He was living vicariously through Killick. That's the dude who beat the living crap out of Kyle's Jangwa, although we all were pretty much paying attention to Jangwa the whole time. Anyway, Danny was our very first ScoreZone tournament champion. Congratulations, my man.
I love ScoreZone! Yeah!
You wouldn't believe the amount of people that came back to check out the awesome PC mods. Thanks so much to HawaiiGamer.com. Trust me, you've never seen PCs like this before. These are full-on monster gaming machines.
It's not enough to have a fast system on the inside. Your box has to look fast and sexy on the outside.
These guys are pretty much the PC equivalent to car modders. They're always trying to squeeze the fastest performance out of their gear. Cheap beer, awesome prizes, dope beats, hot girls, hot guys for the girls, of course. Intense gaming competition. That's ScoreZone Live, baby. If you couldn't make it out to the Dave & Buster's live event this past Monday, don't fret because we do it every Monday. We got great games, head-to-head competition, and a great after party.
If you want to compete, get there early. The doors open at 7 and the party goes all night. You might even win some cool swag. For more information, check out ScoreZone.tv.
And stick around, because when we come back, we're sending Joe on a blast to the past.